Earlier, my colleague Rajdeep Sardesai had an exclusive conversation with Pentagon official Michael Rubin, who's now claiming that Israel was forced to sign the ceasefire deal. Listen in.
Mr. Rubin, 12-day war. Let's cut the chase and ask the big question. Who's really won and lost this war?
Israel came out on top. They haven't won because they haven't achieved their aims. The uranium, the enriched uranium stockpile is still missing. But it does appear that Iran's nuclear program has been set back considerably. That said, Iran can still reconstitute this, and the ceasefire may have snatched defeat from the jaws of victory.
Let's get that again. You're saying the ceasefire may have snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. Are you saying, therefore, that Israel was not keen on a ceasefire, that they were pushed into this ceasefire, possibly by American pressure, or dare one say Qatari mediation?
Israel was pushed into the ceasefire by American pressure, and we've seen that from the statements of Donald Trump. At the same time, all sides, I think, understood that there needed to be a pause because we're coming up to the month of Muharram in the Islamic calendar. And of course, on the 10th of Muharram is one of the major Shiite holidays where religious passions are naturally high. Israel didn't want to be bombing Iran at a time when the Ayatollah could really wrap people around the nationalist and religious flag.
You know, you mentioned Donald Trump briefly there, and possibly his statements coming out in the last few hours suggest that Mr. Rubin, that he was more exasperated than doing any kind of victory lap. When he mentioned Israel and Iran in the same breath and almost hyphenated them, saying he was angry with both of them, even used the F word, you sense a sense of exasperation. Is that how he felt, you think? Why wasn't he doing some kind of a victory lap?
No, I think Donald Trump truly believes that he can control the world. And that if he tells people, if he tells other countries to do something, he expects that they will do that. What he is discovering is that countries will always prioritize their own national interests over Donald Trump's feelings. The Israelis have made clear that even if there is a ceasefire, from here on in, they're going to treat the Islamic Republic of Iran much the way they treated Hezbollah. If they derive any intelligence, they are not going to hesitate to strike. In effect, Iran has become the new southern Lebanon.